broadcast Guelph, Ontario tonight. This is probably the 15th or 16th live stream up on the channel. It's been a while since I've done one of these, and there's kind of been a lull in content lately, so I figured what a better time to do a live stream than tonight. There's kind of been a lack of content, as I said, so this is going to be live and ready for your viewing pleasure. Something new for the channel. But yeah, I hope everybody's doing okay. Hope everybody's August is going well. Geez, we're already on August 11th. Where does the time go? Crazy how time flies. But yeah, hope your guys' month has been well so far, and hope everything is good with you guys. And yeah, my month has been pretty good, pretty busy, doing lots of things. I actually got back from the States. I was in the States for a little bit in Michigan, and I got back from there, and that was a good trip. Nice little getaway. It's nice to get away, and it's nice to come home. But yeah, it was a good trip, and yeah, so I did that, and now I'm just out walking the streets. We're on Bristol Street right now. This is a more residential neighborhood. Pretty quiet right now. I'm staying kind of in the shade, or attempting to at least, because it's so sunny and hot out. Actually, I don't know if you guys know, for those of you who don't know, Ontario, Canada, where I'm at, is in a bit of a heat wave right now, so I'm trying to stay cool as much as I can, and I'm going to be trying to stay in the wooded areas as much as I can to keep the shade on me. So don't be surprised if there's some lapses in the connection because of all the trees and obstacles that might screw up the connection a bit. So don't be surprised if the feed is a little bit patchy. But yeah, I'm actually walking on a sidewalk that is closed to pedestrians right now. I just realized that. See, they're building a bunch of new houses, new development. They're fourplexes going up. A lot of new housing developments going up in Guelph to accommodate all the people moving in. We've had a large influx of people over the last really 4 or 5 years in Guelph, and there's been a lot of new housing units built to accommodate all the folks we're letting in, so that are moving in, sorry. But yeah, great night for a walk. A little bit warm, but still it's good to get out, and it's good to go for a walk and get some exercise. But yeah, we've been experiencing a bit of a heat wave lately, so it has been a little bit more challenging to do outside kind of stuff just because of the heat. So as I said, I'm going to try to keep myself in a wooded area or a shaded area as much as I can, keep out of the sun. But yeah, we're doing good so far. We don't have much sun, although we have a little bit right now, but yeah, we're just we're back in the shade. Good. So I think I'm gonna go up Essex Street for a change. I've never gone up this street. This is Bristol and Essex. Hello, welcome to the stream, everybody. I see we have some comments. Welcome, welcome. We're doing a little bit of a neighborhood walk tonight. So now we're on Essex Street. Again, it's another residential area in the city of Guelph, close to downtown. I am good. How are you? How is everything with you? I can't complain. I'm happy. A little bit hot, but other than that, no complaints. Good. Glad to hear. I hope everybody's doing well, and thank you for those of you who tuned into the live stream and who continue watching my live streams. It's always nice to know that there's people that appreciate watching these and appreciate the content. So you're learning how to animate. Well, that's awesome. What are you working on? What exactly are you drawing or animating? I used to draw like fire trucks and vehicles, other kinds of vehicles and buildings and stuff like that. I was kind of into that kind of form of art. Actually, for my art project in grade 8, I drew a big jet and colored it and whatever. Made it into like a big picture kind of thing, and I framed it, and it was pretty nice. Making short videos with my friends. Well, that's good. Good for you. Good for you. That's kind of how I started out on YouTube. Basically, short videos of short clips of things that I thought were interesting and thought people would like, and then it kind of blossomed into what I do now, which is emergency responses and anything to do with transportation. So it's amazing how, you know, you can start off small and end up doing a lot more than you bargained for. So good luck with your video making, and I hope it goes well for you. So right now we're at the intersection of Essex and Glasgow, and I'm going to head down. I'm going to head down Glasgow Street, and then we're going to maybe get on a different street, maybe Surrey Street, or I think this is Surrey coming up, or Fountain. Is it Fountain or Surrey? I forget. So many little streets in Guelph I forget the name of. But yeah, great night for a walk. A little bit warm, but if you don't mind the heat, it's a good night to get out. And am I in Canada? Yes, I am in Canada. I'm in Ontario, Canada, in a city called Guelph. Whereabouts are you located? Oh, you're in Canada too. Nice. What province are you in, if you don't mind me asking? Well, I just seen your older comment. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. I appreciate that. And I hope there's content on the channel that you enjoy. Actually, Dundas. Okay, Ontario. Okay, I know roughly where that is. Yeah. I think that's down by Hamilton, isn't it? That's not far from here, actually. That's not far from Guelph. I've been to Hamilton. I don't know that I've been to Dundas, but I'm pretty sure Dundas is down by Hamilton. I know there's a Dundas Street in Toronto, and I know some people get the Dundas Street in Toronto mixed up with Dundas, the place. So it's kind of, I used to always have that problem. But anyway, yeah, that's not too far from here. I was actually in Hamilton a few months ago, and I was over on closer to the downtown area of Hamilton, which is a little rough. Oh, you play the bagpipes? Awesome. That's a talent. That's a talent. I never really was good at instruments. Like even in music class, I used to play the drums, but that's about all I ever played. I was never really good at music. I tried playing something I mastered. But the bagpipes, that's a really interesting and probably a very complex instrument to learn. So good on you. It's funny, you know, like when I do these streams, I watch the view count, and sometimes it goes all the way up to 20 or 30 or 40 views, and then it goes down to like, you know, 5 or 6 or 1 or 2, and it's like, holy geez, people come and people go. But for those of you who are joining, welcome, and for those of you who have come and left, thank you for watching the stream. And yeah, so now we're at the intersection of Nottingham Street and Dublin Street South. This building right here, this house, now a house, it used to be a corner store. Actually, I'll stay on this side. Now it's a house, an apartment, I believe. Yeah, the views always fluctuate. Like sometimes I get, you know, I had one stream where I got like 900 viewers, and then that lasted for about 2 minutes, and then it went all the way down to 300. So it's amazing how the views go up and down as you stream, and the longer you stream, you kind of eventually, oh, I see we're getting into a little bit of an interruption here. Anyway, you kind of, the longer you stream, the more your views level off. So I do notice that when I stream. The views will kind of, they'll peak and then they'll go down, and they'll go up and they'll go down, and then they'll kind of stabilize as you get further into the stream. But yeah, so I see we're having a bit of interruptions, so. Hopefully it comes back, but yeah, I see we're having a bit of interruptions here with the stream, so for those of you who are watching, I'm sorry about that, but there's not really much I can do. But we'll see. It might come back here. We'll see. Let's see here. No, it has no desire to come back. I have to go now. Bye-bye. I don't blame you. The feed is pretty bad right now. But thank you for tuning into the stream. And yeah, I'm actually gonna. I don't know if the stream doesn't normalize. I'm probably gonna end up calling it off because the connection is really bad. It was really bad. It's patchy, the connection on this shit. So hopefully we don't have too many more problems. But don't be surprised if I end the stream early because of bad connection. So, because I've been having a lot of that lately, and it's not good for the viewers. So, yeah, I think the connection's somewhat good now. But let me know in the comments how the connection is. But yeah. Well, we got a green light here or what? No, we don't. But yeah, I'm on the corner of Fountain and Gordon Street right now. And over there's the ambulance station 12 base. And then further up is the Guelph Police Headquarters. This is usually a pretty busy intersection for people, but yeah. So it's a busy spot. We're gonna proceed down Fountain Street and then end up on Surrey, and then from there I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might end the stream or I might keep it going. We'll see how we're looking by the time we get there. But this is the longest light. This is the longest crosswalk in all of Guelph. This crosswalk right here. It is the longest and most drawn out crosswalk in the whole city. So if you're ever coming to Guelph, remember, Gordon and Fountain Street has the longest crosswalk wait time of any, hey, nice bike, of any intersection. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go. There we go. Anyway, so now we're heading down Fountain Street toward the police station. But for those of you who are unfamiliar with Guelph, some of you who are familiar may know that the police station recently just underwent a major renovation. I guess it's about 2 or 3 years, but the renovation was marred in controversy because there was a lot of cost overruns and delays, and there was contractors getting hired and fired, and anyway, it was a whole big process. Anyway, they finally got the police station done, and this is the end result. It looks pretty good. It's a pretty nice building, and I've actually been inside. It's pretty nice inside, so they ended up doing a good job with it, which is always good. But yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of been a slow month for me, YouTube-wise. There hasn't really been much to film. I haven't really filmed much, and I really haven't had much time out because it's been so hot. So haven't really got much content for the month of August. So if you guys are kind of not seeing much on my channel, that would be why. But hopefully come September, we get some more content, or maybe even before that we get some more content on the channel. But it's been a really slow month, and views on my channel have tanked. So if you guys haven't seen my videos, go check them out. There's a lot on my channel to watch, so you should have lots to enjoy. But yeah, the channel has been really slow lately. The views have gone down. There's been no new content to film, so it's been a really slow and drawn out month for me in terms of YouTube. So I've actually I wanted to take a little break from it, but I decided, maybe I should do a live stream or do something to keep me busy. But yeah, no, it's been a slow month for YouTube. And I remember I was reading there a few months ago that summertime, especially the month of August, is the slowest month for YouTube views. Like the whole platform, there's a huge lack of views in the summertime in the month of August, so that probably would explain why my views are so down. But yeah, hopefully it'll pick back up. Otherwise, I'll have to give up the channel. I've often thought of giving it up, but somehow I keep coming back. But yeah, no, it's good. Like, YouTube has its ups and downs, and for those who have done it for a long time, they understand the ups and downs, and they know that it's always usually just temporary. But a lot of people, you know, they get into these YouTube lulls, and they lose motivation, and they give up on their YouTube ambitions, and their channel dies, and that's it. I don't want that to happen to me. I think I have big enough of a following that it won't happen to, but still, you don't want to get too complacent. But yeah, I don't know, let me know in the comments down below. I see I have 0 viewers, but let me know in the comments down below, for those of you who are going to watch this stream once it's up as a video. Let me know in the comments down below how your YouTube channel is doing, if it's thriving, if it's struggling. Let me know. I'd be interested to know. But yeah, for me it's been very, very slow. And yeah, I know some of my other friends who are on YouTube, they've kind of told me the same thing. You know, August and specifically the summertime is usually a pretty slow time for YouTubers. So at least for me, I can say that's been my experience. But yeah, honestly, I'm looking forward to the future. You know, probably going to be a lot of good things happening on the channel in the future. I'd like to get back down to Pearson Airport and do some plane spotting and do that in the near future. So hopefully once I get down there and do some filming, it'll probably pick up a little bit. So now we're walking through the Guelph Police parking lot, or this is where the staff park, city staff, not just Guelph Police. But yeah, it's kind of a... This used to be a bus station, actually. There used to be a temporary bus station when they were constructing the new one downtown. This parking lot was a temporary bus station for people, for the Greyhound, back when we had the Greyhound and the Go Bus. This parking lot was a temporary bus station. And yeah. But yeah, I see the stream is pretty much, nobody's really watching, so I'm gonna kind of make the call here to end the stream. And to those of you who joined in, thank you for watching, and thank you for giving me some of your time to watch the channel, and I hope you enjoyed what you saw. And anyway, that's a wrap. We'll talk to you guys later, and check out my videos on my channel if you haven't already, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.